told me, okay, he called me and he was like, I was in the car with my foster dad and I fell asleep in the car, and when I woke up, I was at the baby shower. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Andy, and I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you have, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Also, smash that bell so you can be notified every time that I post. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below other videos that you would like to see. So, from the title of this video, y'all already know I'm going to tell y'all a story, and y'all already know I tell the best stories. So, y'all, do I look greasy? I feel like I look. Anyway, yeah, y'all read the title. I'm basically going to tell y'all about the time that my ex had a baby on me. And if y'all watched my first video about my abusive ex, this story is about him. If you didn't watch that story, I'm going to put it in the comments. Go ahead and watch that story also. And in that video, I said, like, we had some little trouble and then we started doing good. So this is the little trouble that we was having in the meantime, in between time, this situation happened. So I'm just going to get right into the story. Hopefully I don't make it too long. I'm trying not to make it too long for y'all. But yeah. So anyway, in the midst of us, if y'all watch that story, I can't remember exactly when he had the baby, but we was kind of broke up. I told y'all that we was kind of like a little breaking up because he was going to jail or whatever. So this is one of those times where we broke up when he went to jail. So he went to jail, and then when he got out of jail, I guess I was probably like maybe I was messing around with somebody else. I don't know, or I was talking to somebody else or whatever. And we kind of like broke up for a while, but like we were still talking. Like, y'all know how that be when that's y'all man, but that ain't y'all man. Like, y'all not together, but this is my man still, you know. So it was one of those kind of situations, I guess. Like, we were still talking and seeing each other, but like we wasn't together. Okay. So first I found out he was messing with the girl. I forget how I found out. Like, I can't really remember every detail to this story, and usually I remember it for a couple days and I write it down, but I didn't do that this time. I don't know why, but I should have thought about it. But I don't remember how I found out he was messing with the girl, but I was mad because the girl was like somebody that I had knew, like somebody from the neighborhood where we lived, where we met at. And like, me and the girl, I'm not gonna say we was friends. I'm not gonna say we was friends, but we was cool. Like, we was cool. Like, we was cool, girl. Like, we used to be hanging around each other. Like, I used to go to her house and stuff. Like, okay, we was cool, like I said. So, I found out he was messing with her. And then I was mad because, like I said, we was cool. So I was kind of mad about the whole situation. So I was confronting him about the situation. Like, and I'm pretty sure he was lying. I can't remember exactly what he was saying, but I'm pretty sure he was lying. He was a liar. Smitty was a liar. Oh yeah, his name was Smitty. If y'all didn't remember, Smitty. That's what we're going to call him for this story too. So he was lying about the whole situation. So one day I remember, okay, so I told y'all in the last story that he used to live, he moved in with the foster dad, okay, and then before they moved like to another house that I told y'all about, the first house that they was living in, it was kind of close by my block where I'm from. It was close by my block. Like, it was, he lived right there basically on my block. That was just a coincidence because I was living there and then he moved right there. Like, that was a big coincidence. So And when he was messing with the girl, that's what they used to be. So one day I remember like me and my friends, I can't remember if when a friend called me or something and told me like that they saw him with the girl, but like he was like they was going to the beach or coming from the beach. I can't exactly remember, but I know they was going to the beach or coming from the beach, and they thought they was finna just be slick and walk past. Y'all know that's my blog, so I can't remember if somebody called me or like we just seen him or something, but me and my friends, we seen them trying to go to the beach or coming from the beach. I don't know. It was by the train. And I remember we duked her up a little bit. I ain't gonna say we jumped on her, but like we just tried to scare her a little bit, you know? So it I just remember like everybody in the circle and like he was trying to protect her like cause why is you with my man? Like she knew she was wrong. Like she knew she was wrong. But anyway, and I don't care about this situation no more. FYI, I don't care. I don't care about the people, but it's just funny. Like, I just got to tell the story because it's funny. So, I'm going to call her, I don't know what I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her Jessica. That's what I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her Jessica. I'm just calling Jessica. Okay, so anyway. So, Jessica, she was all scared and stuff. And then, okay, whatever. That situation happened. He ended up, like, calling my mama, like, telling them what had happened and stuff. And she was like, don't be messing with that girl. Okay, whatever. That situation passed. So, he still was not, I'm not going to say I was so mad at him because he had a baby on me. Because we was broke up, like, but it's still like, why would you have a baby? But we was technically broke up, but that was still my man, like I said. So I was still talking to him because, like, I was mad, but I wasn't that mad, you know, like, but I was mad, but it wasn't that bad. I was still talking to him and stuff. So we were still talking, like, past that. Like, we were still talking, like, I guess that him and her was together. I don't know, but then me and him ended up getting back together. I don't know how all that happened. I can't remember. I'm not even going to try to remember. But I can't remember how him and her broke up. That ain't my business anyway. But they broke up and me and him got back together. So now me and him together and she's still pregnant. So, y'all, I just remember this one time where it was like, okay, so he was always saying like he was going to be having that baby and stuff and blah, 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 blah. Like, let me let y'all know this. I didn't want to be around nobody baby, okay? I was young and I wasn't finna be no mama. That ain't my baby. Like, I didn't have that baby. I wasn't finna be no mama. Period. I didn't care about being around anybody's baby. Like, I still don't have kids to this day. If I wanted a baby, I would have had one. But I guess he wasn't, like, she was saying, like, he couldn't get his baby because he was going, like, with me or whatever. Y'all know that's how baby mamas be, I guess, or whatever. So, she was just saying, like, he couldn't get the baby. But he was planning, like, saying, like, he was going to get the baby. Like, he had bought a little bed for the baby, like, a bunch of clothes, like, stroller, car seat, like, as he should. Like, as he should buy all this stuff. So, one day, I remember I didn't talk to him, like, all day. And I'm like, but, like, I was young at the same time, so it was like I was caring, but I wasn't caring. You know, like, I was probably, like, 16 when all this was going on. Like, maybe 17, but whatever. I was young. So, he ended up not talking to me all day. And I think I was still caring about my day, like, regular. I don't know if I probably cared a little bit, but if you know me, you know I don't care, okay? I don't care. So I'm pretty sure I didn't care too much. But he ended up not talking to me all day, like I said. And then he called me, like, at night, and he was like, oh, let me tell y'all this story, okay? Let me tell y'all this story he told me. He said, oh, I was in the car when my foster dad, and okay, so anyway, what was I? So he told me, okay, he called me and he was like, I was in the car with my foster dad and I fell asleep in the car, and when I woke up, I was at the baby shower.
Boy, if you don't get...
He said he fell asleep in the car with the foster dad, woke up, and they was at the baby shower. Man, y'all, she lives far. Like, that, the neighborhood that we used to live in, like, everybody ended up moving from that area. You know how that be. So they had ended up moving, like, far. I mean, it was, like, still in Chicago, but it was, like, a little farther. So he was saying he fell asleep on the ride or whatever. First of all, boy, you thought y'all was going. Like, you just got in the car with him and you lying. Whatever. I don't care. You lying. But anyway, so he was like, okay, that's how he got to the baby shower. But then he said during the baby shower, he started looking around, and the stepdaddy had left him there. So he had to spend the night.
Boy, if you don't get...
Yeah. Why he was playing with me like that? He's playing with me, but I knew he was lying. I didn't care. So anyway, he spent the night, and somehow, I don't know, he said he was lying through I don't know what he was. Somehow it ended up getting a big fight, commotion. He fought like the brother and the daddy, and they put him out, and he didn't have a car at this time just yet, so he was like walking to like the train, which was pretty far. Like, I knew the area that he was going to. Like, I knew that area because my mama used to work out in that area, so I knew what he was talking about, and it was like far from the train. Like, it was far from the train. So he was saying like he was walking to the train. It was late at night, and I was just like, dang, like, be safe. It be coyotes out there, like. Cause I know you lying, like, I know you lying, and this what you get, this your karma for playing with me, this your karma. Like, my thing is, I probably wouldn't have cared if he said he was going to the baby shower. Okay, that's whatever, like, whatever, whatever, I don't care. But it's the fact that he lied, like, he just fell asleep in the car and just woke up and then just had to spend, like, you lying. So anyway, that ended up happening, whatever. He started back talking to her from that situation. Like, we was still carrying on about our life because we was like a little happy other than him having a baby. But we was a little happy. He had ended up buying him a little car in the midst of after that. And like, he was getting a little money, and I was just a little happy. Like, I was happy. I didn't really care about the baby. Like, that's what you got going on. Like, just as long as it doesn't interrupt my time, that's cool. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I didn't care about the baby though. For real. So he was like, just like, don't lie. Like, don't lie. It is what it is. If I choose to be with you, it's because I choose to be with you, but don't lie about the situation. So anyway, the baby ended up being born. And he had like gave him all the car seat, stroller, all that nice stuff and whatever. And I can't remember if he used to be going to see the baby. I don't think much. But maybe he did go over there and like stay for a little while with the baby, whatever. I didn't care. So then he ended up like getting into it because he wanted to bring the baby to his house. Like, he wanted to watch the baby at his house alone. Like, and she wasn't going for none of that. Like, she wasn't going for none of that at all. And I won't entirely say it was because of me, but it could have been because of me too, you know. But I don't know. She ain't want him to keep that baby. And he was like, he was getting mad because she didn't want him to keep the baby. So, y'all know what this man did. He took the car seat, he took the stroller, he took the clothes, he took everything. He bought the Pampers, the bottles, like, he took everything, the bassinet, like, he took all of it, and he said he was returning it. So he had ended up leaving it at his house for a little while, but then eventually, like, he went and returned it, and he got his money back, and that was petty. Like, I didn't like that because even though, like, don't do that. That you take care of what you made. Like, you take care of what you made. Like, I don't condone in that at all. Anyway, So besides all that, he ended up taking all that back, and I feel like after that, him and her like kind of just like fell out completely, cause she was probably thinking like, boy, you petty, like she was probably like, So then he started telling me like it wasn't his baby, like he found out it wasn't his baby, and that's why he did all that. Y'all, that baby look just like him. I wish I could put a picture of the baby and a picture of him, like I wish, but they look just alike. They look just alike, and I ain't trying to hear none of that. And the girl is a different race. She not black. So you can tell, like, that baby is, like, black and what she is. And she, like, got his face, like, whew. But he said that wasn't his baby, so I'm like, okay, whatever. You said that ain't your baby. So then that's when we started doing, like, a good. And yeah, after that, I didn't really hear too much else about the baby. Like, once they was done with each other, like, it's like the baby disappeared. Like, the baby never happened. And I don't even think, like, he ever tried to reconnect back with the baby. Like, I don't know. That ain't my business. But that baby looked just like him. Still to this day, that baby looked just like him. That's his baby. He was lamb, but whatever. And then after that, like I said, we started doing good. And then that's when leading into my story time when he used to abuse me. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and click in the comments. I mean the description. The link will be in the description to watch that video. Also, but that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you want to hear some more story times, comment down below. If this happened to y'all and y'all dealt with this situation before, comment down below and tell me how did y'all handle it. See, I was young and I was dumb and I just let it happen, like whatever. But me today, like I ain't working with none of that. Like I'll be going the door because that baby mom, baby daddy stuff is a different type of. That's a different type right there. That's a different type, and I won't be dealing with it. But yeah, y'all can let me know in the comments if y'all dealt with it, dealing with it, like how it's going. Like make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up, and that's gonna be it. Peace. See y'all in the next video.